build a team of some very bad people who I think can do some good.
You don't own me.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
I'm not just one of your many toys.
What?
Alright guys, so we got a new trailer for Suicide Squad. They're calling this one the Blitz trailer. And this is my favorite trailer for this movie so far. I believe it's going to do better than Batman v Superman, narratively and with more action. Now, I don't think it's going to have a better opening weekend than Batman v Superman, but the word of mouth gets out and everybody hears about how good this movie is. It's going to have more repeat viewers than Batman v Superman and bring in more money in the long term. Now, also, like everybody who saw like Deadpool for Fox or Marvel is definitely going to see this movie for the dark humor and action mashup. So that's like an easy 755 million guaranteed. And Batman v Superman, which is currently at 784 million when this video is posted. But I still believe that Suicide Squad is going to do better and reach about 8 or 9 million when it's all said and done. So real quick, I want to address the issue with people talking about them having reshoots for this movie. Movies do reshoots all the time, so just stop it. And with the tweet that David Ayer posted a few days ago, I totally believe him. For starters, Ayer is great with films that have groups of characters who don't see eye to eye but bond to do the impossible. For example, he directed Fury. He wrote Training Day and did screenplay for Fast and Furious. Like, he got this. And it's very possible that after filming, when it wrapped up, that there's a few things he wanted to get in but couldn't fit because of budgets or whatnot. But when the studio says, okay, what do you want us to, is there anything more that you want to make the movie better? Here's some more money. Like, what idiot would say no to that? Alright, but anyway, back to the topic of discussion. Now, from what it looks like in this trailer, Joker is a villain in this movie, but he is not the villain in this movie. I'm sure he has his own agenda going on because the whole city's gone to shit from a different type of threat that's going on. And I also believe this story is going to go back and forth with certain flashbacks from certain characters, like Harley, for example. Certain things are going to happen that are going to take her into a trippy kind of flashback of events of her and the Joker, kind of telling her origin story in a certain way, which possibly will lead to her meeting the Joker here again and leaving with him at the end of the movie. So now, with the squad having the threat of even blinking the wrong way and being killed, what better way than to show the tension of this than to have somebody or one of the characters test this theory. And from this clip right here, I believe Slipknot's gonna knock out a couple of the guards and try to make a break for it, and he's gonna be the first one to show, like, okay, yeah, we're gonna completely like blow your head off if you try to get away. And another reason why, because I really don't see him for the rest of this trailer, so that's, yeah, he's gone. Also, there's scenes in the trailer where you see a couple members, really Harley and Killer Croc, get injected with something in their neck. And at first glance, I thought it was a tranquilizer. But what's the point of tranquilizing them after you got them out of their holding cells and before their briefing? So they're already restrained in these shots here. So I believe that this is actually the explosive getting implanted in their neck. So back to the idea of this bigger threat. I'm pretty sure that that thing we saw in the subway, kind of tearing it in half in the first trailer, is what the bigger threat's gonna be. Because having to stop that thing is more of a suicide mission. And there's a possibility that whatever that thing is, that it ties into Enchantress, who we see when she's first possessed with that ancient spirit. And from the looks of the clips, it's like once you're possessed by an ancient evil spirit, you happen to go straight to the White House or to the U.S. government, because that's what people possessed with ancient evil spirits do. Right. But anyway, in this clip here, I totally thought that Killer Croc was getting his head fruit ninja'd, but noticed that in the other clip that these scaly, weird looking things were also running that Deadshot in the street. And in a few scenes where Harley Quinn was flipping over one and shooting over upside down. So I figured out that that wasn't him. So, you know, which was a sigh of relief because I like Croc and I want him to come back like super huge and experimented on and angry later on. But anyway, I also believe we're going to have some real good scenes of kind of Breakfast Clubby-ish, kind of when the action settled down and you got all the characters sitting together like in this bar here. To where we'll get some good dialogue and getting to know some of the background of the characters just through casual discussion and some drinks. Because, you know, when your day is gone to shit, ain't nothing like having some drinks with you know, some people, some good people, well, bad people. And, you know, just talking about, you know, life and where you're from and who you are and, you know, getting to know each other better before you move forward. And, it looks like even in the part here that somebody's going to say, you know, kind of something like, well, let's, you know, we might as well do this or that. And then Deadshot's going to say,
Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
and then Harley's like,
Come on, got some better too?
then they just hop into it. As for Batman, with them showing him a lot more in this trailer, I don't think we'll see a lot of him in this movie, but it's really hard to say. And it's tough to say even what city all of this is happening in. It could be Gotham and it might not be, but we'll see. But here Batman leaping into the water to save Harley Quinn, I think looks really cool. I love seeing any Batman on screen who uses different gadgets, and it's dope to see him here with like the rebreather. I like that. And I much rather a Batman who uses more gadgets more so than guns. You know, that's just my preference. You know, in you know, since his first appearance, like in comics, like he stopped using guns around the 60th issue. I really don't want to see that on the screen. Like, just leave it alone. It was like the 60th or 63rd issue, somewhere around there. But let's just keep it this way: Batman and gadgets. All right, Warner Brothers. All right, thanks. But I'm just gonna leave it right there, guys. Wrap it up. If you guys catch anything in the trailer that I didn't, comment below. Let's talk about it. Like, subscribe, and we'll do it all again next time. All right, later.